Okay, I'm live. Nice. So, today we are going to do the Qingyi quest. And if I have time, I'm also gonna do a Hollow Zero run. But, let's start with this. Let's see, where are you? I haven't done any of these agent quests. Only the Solar 11 one, because that was obligatory, right? Let's see. Where is this one, right? The case of a missing Bangboo. Let's start. Hopefully it's not that long. The video store doesn't seem to have much traffic today, so the two decide to watch a movie to kill time. This part is so moving no matter how many times I say it. At that moment, there's a sudden knock at the door. Hello. Got a problem? Call NEPS. Peer-to-peer community service at your doorstep. Please open up. Just as we're reaching the climax of the movie. Belle, could you please get the door? Let me enjoy the story for a little longer. Yo, did you summon for Jane? Yes, I've done... Let me see. Can I check? Yes. I've done like 30 wishes, but I didn't get her early, so I stopped. Because I'm saving for Bernice and for Miyabi. It's a pity though, because she's actually quite great and easy to build. So, I don't know. But because I have so many characters and so little resources, right? It would be a bad choice to get new characters. I got her to M6, she's not built. I got her, she's not built. I got her to M1, she's not built. See, a lot of them are just not built. M6, Billy, let me see, Billy, M1, he's not going to get built. But I already have Nekomata, right? You got really lucky, huh? Oh, that's nice. And how many pulls did you get her?
Is something the matter?
Yeah, Jane it's quite good. At least from her story, right? I got really lucky with the engine. Oh, nice, you also got an engine? Now that's pretty nice. The best thing about her is that she's very easy to build. Like, you just need anomaly on your 4th disc and your 6th one, right? You don't need crit rate, you do not need crit damage. And on the 5th one you get physical percent, right? Very easy to build. Is that Qingyi? Something strange. I had 4 pull left and got the engine. Nice. I'm glad you got it.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Qingyi. May I know the specific request you have for public security community service?
Shh, hold on for a second.
Oh, is that you, Manager? My apologies. I didn't recognize you while I was in autopilot mode. What are you two?
If even androids can understand the meaning of life, then perhaps humans can too.
Finished. What a classic.
And I was able to get 2 copies of Seth with 2 copies of the W engine. Oh, that's nice. I wasn't that lucky. I didn't got any Seth. To be completely honest, I just rolled a few times just to get a set, but sadly that didn't happen. Apparently he's one of her best supports, right? It's Jane, Qingyi, and Seth. That seems like a great team.
What are you watching so intently?
I test him in his trial for a little, and he seems pretty straightforward and easy to play. You pretty much just charge attack and use your empowered special attack.
And Bringer 2. It's the kind of classic you can watch over and over again.
Oh, is the film that captivating? One moment. Just give me a second. And done. It's about an E800 model android protecting a little girl amidst the perilous apocalypse, supporting each other through thick and thin. They gradually become attached to one another, but in the end have no choice but to part ways.
Do you know how long this quest is?
Decent enough, I suppose.
I'm gonna assume it's like 2 hours, as always, but I'm not actually sure. But in the end, have no choice but to part ways. The plot's decent enough, I suppose.
So you actually went and looked up spoilers. Watching movies like that is a real waste, officer.
I didn't look up spoilers. I simply extracted the movie from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition.
Oh, so she's connected to the database. I guess it makes sense. She's an automaton, right? I don't know if I go for Jane Seth Qingyi or Jane Grace Seth. Yeah, probably she's also great with Grace. As a sub DPS, right? She's also anomaly. Yeah, I guess that's a great team. So you save Qingyi for the other team. This quest is like 2 hours. I see.
Master, this is technically
Hopefully it's good.
of an advanced artificial consciousness. Allow me to translate for you.
Based on the title, it seems like something about a missing bamboo is going on, and I'm a sucker for a good detective story, I should say. So hopefully it's good. But I took my time. So it took me like 3 hours. The end is very nice. Nice. That's good to hear. The Soldier 11 one was whatever. The other ones I don't really know because I haven't done them yet.
Yes, Qingyi essentially read spoilers.
Oh god, she's one of those persons.
The smart voice assistant you two are using seems to have quite the unique personality setting loaded into it. Ah, right.
She should stop speaking because she's gonna suspect that something is not correct with this AI. She's very unique.
I happen to have a work-related matter which requires your assistance. I need to borrow some tapes to further analyze human behavior.
There is a bit of a long time with the puzzle game, but the end is worth it. I see.
Horror movies, to be exact. With mysterious forces at play, the more the better. It's for Public Security's community service program.
Did you win your 50-50 or you had to go to full PT?
Huh?
Well, I shouldn't say full PT. I mean
But what kind of
180
community
wishes.
service are you talking about?
I won my 50-50. Nice. Congrats. Hopefully, I'm also lucky in the next during the next banner. Which I don't know. First is Caesar, right? And then Bernice. I'm not gonna roll for Caesar because I actually do not know what does she does. I think she's a physical support, but I'm actually not sure. Just curious, what kind of community service are you talking about?
I can tell you find the whole thing a little unusual too. Actually, I also think this community service
I thought it
is
was
somewhat
Bernie's
dull.
first. Oh well. I'm actually not sure. I haven't checked, so maybe I'm wrong.
Which is why you activated autopilot mode, right? If only
But
could
I
also
think
feel tedious
Caesar
things.
was the first one revealed, right? And usually they go by that order. But like I said, I'm actually not sure. Which is why you activated autopilot mode, right?
Tedious. Ha ha. As if the mere word tedious could encompass everything.
I might say for Ellen now or next good support character. Yeah, based on my experience, if you miss a DPS, there's not really that much of a point to get them on their rerun, right? Because the 2.0 characters are gonna be better, at least for DPSs. I've learned that the hard way in Star Rail, actually. I have an E2 Zilla, and she does less damage than one Acheron skill. With her ult, right? To be fair, I don't have her Lycon. But still, it's kind of frustrating. But for supports, if you invest in them, they seem to be fine, right? I still use Qingyi, I still use Asta, and I don't remember which supports were the first, but still, my point still stands. So maybe it's gonna be the same in this game. Probably it's gonna be the same. They learned their lesson with Genshin, right? So, but who knows? Maybe she's gonna be worth it even in her rerun. If I have to choose, I would go for Miyabi because she's probably gonna be broken. She's probably actually gonna be the first broken character. Mostly it's because I have 0 usable ice characters and I really want Ellen, but if they release another ice DPS before Ellen, I'll go for her. I see. That makes sense. She's pretty nice. I've been playing with her in this cycle in Hollow 0. She is very good on during a 1 versus 1 because she cannot get easily interrupted then. I always somehow get interrupted when I do my charge attack if there are 2 enemies. Because either you dodge and interrupt your charge attack or you get hit. And I usually get hit and I still get interrupted, so maybe it's just a skill issue on my part. I'm struggling. I recommend the stage right now. I see. Actually, she's the only ice DPS character, right? There's no 4-star ones? Let me check. Oh yeah, she's the 4. Ah, they are very limited, I see. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. We only have a stun character and a support one. But probably the stages are gonna change, right? They're probably going to introduce right now physical weakness during those stages on the Shiyu defense, and then they are going to introduce fire weakness. And then probably, if rumors are to be trusted, they're going to introduce lightning. So who knows? Right now, I'm kind of excited about the characters that were presented in the what was it called? That trailer, the one with Hollow 0. Apparently, the whole Hollow 0 incident occurred only 20 years ago, so they're probably still alive. So those characters are gonna be like Harsher levels, I suppose, or emanators. I don't know. I mean, Lycon could be like a replacement if you really got nothing else, but Ellen is the best choice, I see. I don't have Lycon. I'm probably gonna select him from
It all began when the bigwigs at public security realized
from
that
my
no matter
standard
how many
banner
degrees you
selector.
make, Internet is still unstoppable. As a result, who else other than Officer Juyuan proposed a strategy of guiding rather than blocking? Citizens have a real need to face the Hollows and can't always turn to public security for everything, so Internet has naturally appeared to meet those needs. If only every public security officer could dedicate a set amount of time to community service, helping citizens with their actual problems.
And then I actually have 2 completed teams, right? Ellen, Lycan, and Sokaku, and Zhuyuan, Qingyi, and Nicole. Then I can start working on my fire team, which is going to be Soldier 11, Bernice, and Lucy. Today is one of my luckiest days. I got Jane and her W engine and 2 more 6 stars in another gacha game. Nice, that's good to hear. I also got pretty lucky during the Ellen banner. I got Ellen and her W engine with 90 pulls maybe, And I think I won my 50-50. No, I actually lost my 50-50. So I got Sorter 11 in 30 pulls, then Ellen in another 30 pulls, and then her W engine in another 30 pulls. So I've also been quite lucky in this game, if I remember correctly. And since then I've won another 2 50-50s. Qingyi and who else? Zhu Yuan, yes.
Once we establish trust between citizens and public security, then the plan to completely eradicate Internaut will have taken its first step.
Should I go to someone for more? So for I cannot see your message. Let me see. For more Jane or more of her W engine? Actually, probably none of those, right? You should probably just wait for new characters so you can have a bigger roster. At least until you have 3 or 4 teams. At this point, I don't think there's work. Let me see. How do I phrase this? I don't think it's worth to invest too vertically in one character until we understand how are they gonna manage power creep in this game. At least that's what I'm going to do, but it really depends on your preference, I guess. That's a great strategy.
Oh, that's a great strategy.
Indeed, Zhu Yuan proposing such a comprehensive plan is really reassuring.
I have barely 2 teams, so yeah, save more. Yeah, you just don't have enough resources. Same here, and I'm also buying the battle pass. Like you saw, I barely have 3 characters to level 60, and they're not fully built, by the way.
It is a good plan. However, for some reason, I sense that you two might not be completely sincere. Never mind. I suppose I'm not entirely sincere myself, mainly due to the absurd demands citizens are making. For example, testing whether their fiancé would flirt with other women behind their back. Or, I suspect there's some mysterious force at work on 6th Street. Please deal with it, officer.
What are those requests?
What's worse is my assigned partner today. Ugh, that guy. One second he's proclaiming that though community service seems a little trivial.
I have Jane, Grace, Seth, and Billy Qingyi Nicole. As usable teams. I see.
He's determined and dedicated to taking up that task.
Yeah, for example, I didn't pull
Before I
for
even finish to sip this
Zhu Yuan's
bottle,
W engine. I just got the Battle Pass one, and it's not the same, but it's still good enough, right?
he goes bolting off on another case somewhere else, like a gust of wind weaving through the mountains.
It's a pretty universal one that I can rotate through my other DPS characters.
Young people these days.
How can we just sit and watch public security eradicate the Internaut?
Not every young person is like that, you know. If you need a partner, count me in. Solving cases with a public security officer. It's like something
I
out
did
of a
got
movie,
lucky.
right?
I did
Sounds
got a
really
lucky
cool.
pull and got Nikomata, but I don't know what to do with her. Yeah, same here. I also have her. Probably I'm gonna build her at some point if I get good supports for her.
I never expected the manager to be interested.
But
in
right
such
now
things.
the resources are a big problem.
I think Belle just wants to show off and strut around with the public security badge pinned on her coat.
If the manager is willing to assist, it would indeed be a great help to me.
Hopefully the next week I can finish my Ellen Joe. Well, at least for now. I say finish, but I still need to farm a few discs for her. I have 4 good ones, but 2 need to be replaced. And then I can focus on my Zhu Yuan. Jane, Nekomata, Seth. I might try it. I already have Jane and Billy's already built. Yeah, at that point, it's not really worth building her. Jane, Nekomata, Seth. Isn't Nekomata just a pure DPS? Like, she's not gonna do anything in that team, right? Because Jane is pretty much better. So you're already using Jane most of the time. Probably shouldn't Ambi be a better option instead of her if you have Ambi? Luckily, I also got Ambi to M6, but she's not built yet, so another character to build.
However, giving you a badge is out of the question. Nominally appointing you as an assistant public security officer, though, is a possibility.
Then you go ahead, Belle. I'll look after the store.
Then I'll go ahead and clear up the other community service appointments first. Let's meet on the street later.
Nice. Detective Belle is on the case and with Qingyi as her partner. Officer, could I? But that said, I shouldn't be so stubborn. Why don't you tell me about it first, Holly? Let's see, what do we have to say?
No need to jump to any strange conclusions, Holly. Just tell me what's the matter.
Yeah, that's what I said, but people been doing so, I don't know why. Maybe Nekomata special attack, then switch to Jane? I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't have Jane, and also my Nekomata is level 1, so I cannot really test it. Probably there's a good video explaining the teams, right? But based on Pride win, which is, it's fine, I guess. Let me see. Jane teams. None of her teams include Nekomata. The one with Grace seems fine. Jane, Grace, and a support. Either Rina or Seth. That one seems fine. Right now, I don't think there's a support that goes well with 2 DPSs. Maybe we'll get one in the future. I don't know. The same happened in Star Rail, right? Now there are supports that can go in team with 2 DPSs, so who knows. Let me see which one is for Nekomata. Nekomata, MB, and the support. So Kaku, Lucy, Nicole. Yeah, probably in your case there's no point in building her, right? Because you already have 2 physical DPS characters. Maybe if you get a free more copy of her, I don't know. No need to jump to any strange conclusion, Holly. Just tell me what's the matter.
Okay. Actually, it's about my good friend Teddy. He's been missing for several days now.
Who is Teddy? Is that your Bangboo?
Missing? There doesn't seem to be any filed reports about a missing person in this area. Have you been to the public security office with your parents recently? No, we haven't. Dad said since we just moved away from the old metro zone, we don't have the resources to deal with Teddy right now.
The resources?
I'm really worried. I've never gone so long without seeing Teddy before.
Yeah, he probably just doesn't care. He just has to file a complaint, right? Reporting is the right thing to do, Holly.
Reporting it was the right thing to do, Holly.
The assistant public security officer is right. A disappearance is not a trivial matter and must be handled by public security. Do you have a photo of Teddy? Yes, I have tons. At least I did. But during our move, because we were in a hurry to catch the evacuation train, all our luggage was
Is Teddy a Bangboo or your plushy bear?
Not a problem. Now, I will ask you a few questions. You must think carefully. The more accurate your answers, the higher the chance we will find Teddy. Understand?
I have to go to sleep. I will be watching this live later. Keep the good work, man. Thank you so much. He's a shark bamboo. Oh, I love that one. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Maybe I'm gonna stream the Honkai story if there's a new one, because today is the new patch, right? Maybe do a few pulls for Teresa. Maybe I get lucky. Yeah. Good night, man. Thank you for stopping by. That being said, I do want to do a few videos. I'm working on a Genshin video, and I do want to do a few videos with this game, but I just don't know what to do with it. Because there's no open world, and I want to do some challenges, and that would take a few months just to do a challenge. Because of the nature of these games. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, goodbye, good night, and hope to see you in the next stream. Okay, let's continue. The more accurate your answer, the higher the chance we'll find Teddy. Understand? Let's start.
Height? Weight?
Teddy is exactly 20 centimeters shorter than me, so he's 101 centimeters tall. He's heavier than me, about 32 kilograms.
God damn, they are heavy, no?
Can you
Well, I
describe the
guess like a
color and
medium
style
dog.
of clothes Teddy was wearing when
My
he
German,
disappeared?
my German Shepherd is also about 30 kilos. And she's a girl, and not on the bigger side. Probably males are 35, between 35 and 40. Can you describe the color and style of the clothes Teddy was wearing when he disappeared?
A blue shark onesie.
Without a moment's hesitation, Holly answered all the questions, all of Qingyi's questions. Following her description, Qingyi sketches Teddy's portrait. It turns out that Teddy is a Bangboo.
So, Teddy must look something like this, right?
Hey, the sharky one. Let's go.
Whoa, you can really draw, Miss Officer. That's Teddy. But he's been gone so many days. Do you think we can still find him?
Maybe Ellen Joe took him.
Your case is now accepted, Citizen Holly.
Oh, thank you so much. Dad told me that the officers at Public Security wouldn't have time for this sort of thing.
What do you mean? I live for this.
Don't worry, Public Security Officer Qingyi will be on the case. But there's one last question I need you to answer. Can you do that for me?
Sure, let's see. What do you have to ask?
Okay.
When and where did you last see Teddy?
It was at the Gravity Cinema. I wanted popcorn, so Teddy went out to buy some. I waited until the movie was over, but Teddy never came back.
Gravity Cinema? That's right next to the branch office, and yet a disappearance happened.
It does seem strange. Let's go investigate.
That does seem strange. Let's go investigate.
Good. But first, I need to escort Holly home. Let's meet later near Gravity Cinema in Lumina Square.
Okay, I need to go to Lumina Square. Can I teleport directly? Yes. What are you saying, Qingyi? Is your language module destroyed? It's you, manager. What do you mean? You don't recognize me? How the hell do you compute? I've just finished scanning a lot surveillance camera footage in this area. Wait, why are there so many surveillance cameras? Huh? Just for a city square? Okay, maybe those are too many. Or actually maybe it makes sense because of the hollows, right? I simply extracted the footage from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition. Actually, I did find some footage of Teddy, but it's kinda weird. It's of Teddy walking out of the cinema with popcorn in hand, craning its neck around as thought it's looking for something. The last place he was seen is right here in this parking lot. Although several days have passed, we should still perform a thorough investigation of this area. I'm counting on you. I'm coming with you. Oh god, I have brain rot. Young people are always so full of energy. I'll leave this one up to you to handle. Assistant officer. I'm going to run another analysis on the surveillance footage and see if I missed anything. Okay, so I have to do all the hard work, as always, I guess. Is he here? Open snacks, just some snacks, but maybe there are more fingerprints on it. Let's have Qingyi checked out. You place the open snack into the evidence bag without using gloves. Nice. Nice bell. Let me see. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, is this a charging station? Wait, they have a charging station for Bangboos? I get that makes sense, but where do we charge our Bangboo? Eous. Huh. Probably in the house, but where exactly? I actually don't know. Empty bottle. Sure. Let's go here. There's nothing in the corner. There's actually a bag, a folder. An envelope like this usually has important stuff inside. Probably just someone dropped it by mistake, right? Man, Belly is the worst detective ever. She just collects anything that she finds interesting, right? Why would an autographed poster be some kind of evidence? Why would anyone toss it out here like trash? Have you met people before, Belle? Why would anyone do that? Wasn't there another one? No, apparently that was the last one I see. Okay, let's talk with Qingyi.
Judging from your appearance, it seems like you found something.
I found a bunch of suspicious items. Pretty impressive, right? Please assess them, Qingyi.
Manager, why did you pick up so much trash? Don't tell me you thought all this was evidence.
See? What I was saying. Trash?
Trash? So, it's all useless, huh? Guess being an officer isn't for everyone.
Yeah, let's just stick with our proxy business, right?
Completely normal for a first investigation. After all, evidence doesn't just fall from the sky, you know? Let me analyze these videos, then together with... Wait a minute. What's that in your pocket?
Do I want to answer that? Oh, it's just the poster. My bad.
I picked it up earlier. It's a signed poster and seemed collectible, so I thought I'd take it home.
It has value as a collectible? Then it shouldn't have been discarded so carelessly for you to find like that. Without the manager's deep knowledge of films, I might have overlooked this detail.
Probably that's just inconsequential. It doesn't really matter.
The handwriting is a bit smudged, but you can still make out "To Holly."
Oh, that actually matters. I spoke too soon.
If it was dropped by Teddy, it's worth further investigation. Let me scan it. Look, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter. Quite a significant amount, too. An item outside a hollow contaminated with such a high concentration of etheric residue.
Maybe he fell into a hollow, right?
This actually makes our search easier. I've also made some progress. I discovered a suspicious vehicle that was parked here when Teddy disappeared.
Oh no, was he kidnapped?
If it's related to the disappearance, then the vehicle might also be contaminated with etheric residue. Let's go and check it out.
Come on, let's go. Where do I have to go? Into the parking lot? Okay. No. Suspicious car. Man, all the cars look the same. Like those Japanese vans. What are they called? I do actually like them, but well, at least from photos. I haven't seen any in real life. K cars, is that the name? Is that the correct terminology? K cars? I actually don't know. Or I don't remember.
Very good, Assistant Public Security Officer. We quickly tracked down the suspicious vehicle. As I suspected, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter on the rear wheels.
Then let's hurry and arrest the car's owner. Are we going to arrest the suspect them? Yeah, this is a better option. Let's not jump to conclusion, Bill.
Oh, then is it already time to go arrest the suspect?
Why are you so excited?
Huh? No, that's not how this works. Criminal investigation requires concrete evidence. We need to keep calm, Assistant Officer.
At least someone is doing her job, right?
Etheric residue is indeed suspicious, but this is new Eridu after all. There are various causes for contamination with etheric residue. We can't quite deem it something particularly strange at this stage. No worries. I'll handle surveillance of the car. I don't need to sleep anyway.
It's okay for your body not to rest at all. Even if it's you, Qingyi, don't overdo it.
Is it really okay to work continuously like this? Even if it's you, Qingyi, don't overdo it.
Juyuan always expresses the same. It's just unnecessary concern. Everyone is acting like this. Juyuan, Holly, and now even the manager.
They are just worried for you.
Humans are indeed an interesting species, projecting so much emotion onto things that are not even alive. Though helping citizens is part of a public security officer's duties, Teddy is just a Bangboo.
I understand that she's an automaton, but who built her? I think she was found near Hollow Zero. Is that correct? In her trailer we saw her past life. Or at least different periods. So maybe she's like an ancient weapon or something? Or at least an ancient automaton. But who built her? And for what? Interesting.
In the end, the existence of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. Take me, for example. Despite being an advanced model known as a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton, I'm essentially just a Bangboo with more complex functionality.
Come on, you're at least a little more than that.
And regarding life and death, I believe Teddy and I are identical. Neither of us actually cling to it. I really didn't expect Holly to be so upset.
You're making the manager upset. That's not the purpose of intelligent machines' existence.
I'm no expert, but the purpose of intelligent machines definitely isn't just to be discarded.
A most interesting species indeed. Don't worry, Bangboo or automaton, we are not as fragile as humans. Today's investigation was very fruitful. With these leads, we can apply for an official search warrant from public security. If there's anything I need help with in the future, I'll be sure to contact you. I'll be leaving now.
Now we just wait. Do I have to go home? Yes. Let's go and speak with my brother. What do you have to say? Where are you looking at? Why are you looking at the ceiling? No matter what, it's still a good thing that we're building up some goodwill with Popsec. Although it sounds a little unfair to Qingyi and Juyuan. As ordinary citizens of New Eridu, all we can do is wait for Qingyi to get back to us. Take a break. A new episode of Qingyi Agent Story Quest is available. Okay. So we did episode 1. There's 2 more to go. Let's go. Ever since checking out that vehicle, Qingyi hasn't been in contact. Maybe we need to call her, right? It just occurred to me. I wonder if Teddy's been found yet. At that moment, there's a sudden knock at the door. Hello, sorry to bother you. It's Public Securities Community Service. Hey, Qingyi. Hopefully it's Qingyi. Got a problem? Call NEPS, Peer-to-Peer Community Service. I'm Officer Qingyi. She sounds more normal this time, doesn't she? Speaking of which, who booked this community service?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Qingyi. Please tell me the specific request you have for Public Security Community Service.
What do you mean, pleased to meet you? Are you in your automatic phase?
Seems like autopilot mode kicked in again. What do you think?
God damn it.
Should we wake up Qingyi?
Yes, wake her up. Qingyi, wake up.
Qingyi, wake up!
Is that the manager I hear? Taking a little break did help me feel much better.
You're overworking for sure.
You seem kind of tired. Are you okay?
It had been too long since I last shut down, and my processors were being occupied with redundant data. That's all. It matters not. I've been keeping watch over the suspicious vehicle we identified last time, and finally caught evidence of it entering and exiting the Cretan Hollow. I've applied for personnel and carrots from Public Security. Once the approval goes through, we can go find Teddy.
She doesn't know that we are proxies, right? At that moment, another knock came at the door. Who are you?
Excuse me for interrupting. I thought I saw a public security officer heading this way.
Now you're gonna report the missing Bangboo after a few weeks?
Ah, you must be Officer Qingyi. Our little Holly has really caused you trouble lately.
Don't worry. Oh, so he knows about the situation. I see. As Holly's father thanked her, he handed Qingyi a brand new Bangboo.
What is this for?
I'm so sorry. Kids don't understand. To trouble public security over such a matter is really making too much of a fuss.
Ooh, you are in big trouble.
If it was lost, it's lost. That Bangboo was old anyway. I thought I might as well buy a new one for Holly this time. Just reset the Bangboo and give it to her. You can tell her you found Teddy, and that'll be the end of all this.
Are you sure? Your daughter must have really cherished Teddy.
Right. Please trust that... Oh, wait a minute. I understand, if that's what you wish.
Don't cave in.
Huh, Qingyi? Why the sudden...
Maybe the father was the one that got rid of the Bangboo. It all makes sense now.
He left quite
Actually, it
decisively.
doesn't, but maybe that was a way to get rid of him. Are you giving up on rescuing Teddy?
Qingyi, what's your plan? Are we not gonna rescue Teddy now? The original Teddy, I mean.
He's just a father worried about his daughter. No need to argue over the details of the investigation with him.
I see. Smart.
Moreover, I just received a message indicating that it's unclear whether this Teddy number 2 will be able to help. So, I've decided to handle it this way for now.
Did something happen, Qingyi?
Yes, the approval didn't come through. Bangboo can't be classified as people.
So maybe this is an extracurricular mission, right? Something that the black market can handle. Maybe some renegades, some proxies,
It can't
some
be handled
legendary
as a
ones.
missing person's case, only as a theft. So we can't get approval for extra personnel or a carrot.
Would you look at that? Lucky for you, you are in front of the legendary Phaeton proxy.
This means the rescue operation in the Hollow will inevitably be delayed. And by then, Teddy's chances will be quite slim.
Don't worry, I know a guy. But the idea from Holly's father is just too cruel.
But the idea from Holly's father is just too cruel.
I never said we were abandoning the real Teddy. It's just that bringing the real Teddy back in one piece isn't very realistic. You haven't forgotten, have you? the biggest advantage of intelligent machines is replaceability. If an arm breaks, just attach a new one. If the body is damaged beyond repair, just get a new one.
But how about the memories? How are you gonna substitute that?
As long as we can retrieve the most core memory chip.
She was thinking the same.
Good idea. No wonder you're the public security's intelligence system.
Master, stay calm. If you can't remain composed, then allow me to pour a bucket of cold cybernetic water over you. This plan has a flaw. Teddy is a model from 8 years ago, and there are aesthetic differences from this year's latest model. It seems Officer Qingyi's AI system requires further iteration for thoroughness.
Ooh, beef between AIs.
That's not a problem. The difference between the Bangboo isn't that big. Just some modifications to make it look similar to the older version should do.
Alright, Fairy, enough with that attitude.
All right, Fairy, enough with the attitude. Please search for the specific differences between the old and new versions of the Bangboo.
Understood. Scanning the blog. OMG, is there anything cuter than the old Bangboo models? I just wanna hug it to death.
God damn it. I do wonder if Qingyi is thinking right now, how these two store managers have such an advanced AI intelligence, right? She must be suspecting something at this point. She's not dumb.
Result 1. The old version of the Bangboo has a super chubby tubby tummy. Am I the only one who loves its tummy?
Probably not.
Result 2. The old version of the Bangboo is super duper cute the way it sputters with its mechanical kinetic core. Result 3. Wah. The previous version of the Bangboo clearly had more emotes. I miss those. Based on the results extracted from the blog, we can modify the new Bangboo's appearance based on these 3 points to perfectly replicate the old version of Teddy.
Sounds like you found some weird posts to read out loud. But thanks, Fairy.
You're very welcome. I am a smart voice assistant dedicated to showing you different perspectives.
In that case, the task at hand is quite clear. Let's start modifying Teddy number 2.
Oh, so we're actually going with this plan. I thought they were gonna suggest that they could get in the Hollow. Okay, let's talk with this guy. He knows everything that there is to know about Bangboos. Enzo. Welcome home, it's Officer Qingyi. Mr. Enzo, your assistance is required with a case of ours. A case? Oh, please rest assured, there's nothing to worry about. All you need to do is replace the kinetic core of this Bangboo with an older mechanical version. Oh, you've got great taste. I actually prefer the slight lag that you used to get with the older models. But I'm afraid that part is no longer available anymore. How about using a combination of some other components instead? Oh, great idea. If we can reassemble the hydraulics, the drive shaft and the gears. There are some things that once seen can never be unseen. Things like a Bangboo getting sliced wide open. Enzo skillfully installs the modified mechanical core into Teddy MK2's chassis. This perfectly replicates the slight lagging sensation that the old Bangboo used to have. Great, that's another stream of revenue for the store. As far as I know, a lot of people really like the lag. I'm kind of surprised this Bangboo kinetic core is also slotted left of center in this chest. Just like mine, I think. What do you... Ah, like Qingyi's, I see. For a moment I thought Enzo was talking. From an energy transfer and center of gravity perspective, it's far more logical for it to be smack bang in the middle. The human heart is also located there. It seems as though humans will always project themselves into any intelligent machines they design. Okay, so first step is done. Let's see, where do we have to go? We need to go to the convenience store. Why here? We need to buy something, probably. It's easier to make a Bangboo chubbier, but just buy a Bangboo repair kit. It's a piece of cake, and you can make fully automated tweaks to any Bangboo's appearance. I once bought an old model repair kit from your store. Here's that order number. You've got it. Yes, we've got it. Please wait a sec. I'll fetch that from the warehouse for you. You got a Bangboo repair kit. It takes a lot of work to stuff Teddy into the repair kit. Now just let the automaton to the rest. Now just let the automaton to the rest. A round berry like this is much cuter. Well, even though it's already cute to begin with. Now that I think about it, humans always seem to lean towards being cute when designing intelligent machines. I think you're very cute too. Thanks for the compliment. I never really noticed that I was being designed to be cute as well. I'm sure I'm pretty happy with my current body, mainly in terms of functionality though. The Bangboo repair kit completes its curvy tummy modification for Teddy. Ay. Let's see, what do I need to get from this store? Sushi. Come inside the store and check it out. That's right. Yeah, that's right. We've got a new line of public security officer products in. That won't be necessary, but an EPS does happen to have a case that could use your assistance. I'm really not going to buy anything, but you're already here. I read this review from before saying that you guys can help factory reset a Bangboo's expression. Is that right? Oh, you mean that? Sure, that's a service we do. Have you still got old emojis from 8 years ago? Though. So long as you can think of it, we can do it. And actually, we can do even more. I don't need more. Okay? This is the first time you've ever heard about the hidden interface to calibrate Bangboo facial expressions. Who knew it was here? Not me, apparently. Emojis. Everything's fine. Do intelligent machines really need emotions? Aren't they just all simulated? That was really good acting when you knocked on our door before. I mean, ordinary citizens have no idea that I'm an intelligent machine, but why would I act like I'm not in front of you, manager? You reset Teddy's emojis to those from 8 years ago. How nostalgic. There's a sudden rush of people waiting to rent videotapes, while there's a guest at home too. I'm trapped between a rock and a hard place. If you're pretty much all done, please come back. We're flat out here. On my way. Assistant. Let's see, we have to go back to our store. But why would the assistant message us? Was Welt? Probably it was Welt, right? Not Welt, Wise. I keep calling him Welt, but he's Wise. Hello, Holly.
Officer Qingyi, I just saw you and the video store manager on the street, so I thought I'd... Is that Teddy? You found Teddy already?
No, this is not your Bangboo. As Hollow excitedly rushes over and picks up Teddy, she seems to immediately see through the adult's ruse. She's not dumb.
Officer, did you find the wrong Bangboo?
No, this is just so we can show it to people. Maybe they will recognize yours.
Are you sure, Holly?
Yeah, I'm sure. Teddy is my closest friend, and I would never mistake him. Teddy's ears should have a dent here from when he tried to protect me from falling one time. And Teddy's bottom should have glue on it from when I was little. The glue was stuck so strong that it wouldn't wash off. Officer Qingyi, was it because you couldn't find Teddy, so you...
It appears that you remember everything about Teddy, Holly. Listen, it's all because this rookie public security officer here trusted the wrong information, and we got the wrong Bangboo.
God damn it. Are we really gonna take the blame? Is she actually blaming us? Okay, let's let it slide. At least this time. Yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
Okay, let's continue. Yeah, it's all my fault.
Let's not forget that I'm a very experienced public security officer, and that I wouldn't make such a rudimentary mistake. From here on out, I will be taking over the case personally, and will definitely find Teddy.
Really?
Damn, look at Belle's face.
Yes, really. So, we'll be busy now continuing this investigation. Can you return home on your own, Holly?
Yes!
You know how in Bethesda's game there's always that prompt, that message that says X character will remember that. Well, it's the same situation here. Belle will remember that.
What a sharp child. Even if they look nearly identical, and even if we could retrieve Teddy's memory, Teddy number 2 would still be a completely different Bangboo to Holly.
The most treasured moments in life are those shared experiences that cannot be replicated. Agree.
The most treasured moments in life are those shared experiences that cannot be replicated.
Okay. Like I've always said, humans are indeed an interesting species. Thank you for helping me cover up the lie just now. The next step is to venture into the Hollow to rescue the Bangboo. It'll be much too dangerous for you, Manager. I'll figure something out by myself. See you later.
Okay, talk to Wise. What do you have to say, brother? I've been busy at the store the whole time. How are things going with you? Holly saw straight through it. I guess we'll just have to go into the Hollow and fight Teddy ourselves then. I wonder if Qingyi would be able to handle things solo. All we can do now is wait for her to get back to us. Take a break. Okay, let's start the third part. It's almost community service time, but Qingyi still hasn't replied. Just as the siblings begin to get anxious, there's a knock at the door. Let's see. Does she recognize us this time, or she's in her autopilot mode again? Hello, sorry to bother you. It's Public Security Community Office. It's Community Service. God damn it. Public Security, is that you, Qingyi? You look as though you've been tracking down so many clues that you forgot to get back to us. Belle, haven't you been worried sick? Go check in on what Teddy's up to. When you open the door, you realize that it's not Qingyi. It's Zhu Yuan, hopefully. Nope. Okay. My bad. Hello, got a problem? Call an EPS, peer-to-peer community service, at your doorstep. I'm the on-duty officer. Do you know where Qingyi is? Ah, there's the thing. Officer Qingyi is taking annual leave today. She said she's got some important personal affairs that need attending to. So she went into the hollow without telling us. Annual leave? So Qingyi actually takes annual leave every now and again. Yes, that surprised me too. But if you run into any problems, you can also talk to me. I'll take care of it just the same. What about Zhu? You seem to know quite a few officers over at the precinct. Zhu been carrying out an important operation for quite a long time now, and hasn't been back to the precinct since. I see. It's just that we've been talking to Qingyi all this time, so we'd prefer to wait until she's back. Oh, is that how it is? Alright. Once Officer Qingyi is back at work, I'll bring it up with her.
I just tried contacting Qingyi again, but still no reply. I've got a bad feeling about this.
She went to the hollow, I'm telling you. Could it be that she went into the hollow alone? Yes.
You think she went into the hollow alone?
Fairy, quickly search Internet for any posts that might have been made by Qingyi.
Search complete. There is a suspicious post. The content is as follows. Esteemed proxies, I wish to hereby notify you of a Bangboo rescue commission in the Cretan Hollow. Based on data analysis and pattern recognition results, the rescue target is likely in the T8AE32 area. Any interested parties may leave a message. Details to be discussed in person. Meeting face-to-face can effectively advance the work progress.
Data analysis and pattern recognition, along with that old-fashioned tone. It's definitely Qingyi.
Bad news. There have been no responses to the post from any proxy, and the last message was posted by the author 13 minutes ago saying, I have arrived near the hollow. Just checking one last time. If there are no takers for the job, then so be it.
Belle, if we hurry straight to the target area mentioned in the post, we might still make it in time.
Let's get going.
Right, let's get going.
Qingyi trial. No, I'm not gonna use the trial one. I'm gonna use my teams. Well, actually, maybe I should have used the trial Qingyi, because I want to see her build, but I'm not actually sure if I can check it during the TV mode.
Master, I have located Officer Qingyi.
A familiar Bangboo indeed. We meet again, Phaethon.
What a coincidence.
As the #1 wanted proxy on Internet, isn't it a bit careless of you to take the job?
Don't worry. Can be helped. It's a job for public security after all.
Can't be helped. It's a job from the public security after all. Think of it as banking some goodwill for future favors.
Huh? What? Did you know it was a job from public security when you accepted it?
Listen, we know everything.
To be honest, Officer Qingyi, your post on Internet was way too obvious.
So it was too obvious, which is why nobody signed up for this gig. Then why would Phaethon...
A personal interest, let's say.
No. Could you actually be a decent person?
Oh no. No, don't worry. It wouldn't hurt to say something nice without sounding completely shocked.
It wouldn't hurt to say something nice without sounding completely shocked.
Very well. I suppose it's only fair to show a bit of courtesy now that I require your assistance. The situation is this. I'm tracking a vehicle related to the case, and it found traces that could belong to that car. I need a proxy for navigation inside the hollow. Please assist me with my investigation.
Hopefully the TV mode doesn't take too much time.
Here. All traces of suspicious compared to the legal investigation, everything else counts as suspicious activity.
Let's take the money first.
Master, high ether activity detected coming from this forklift. This matches the evidence previously collected by Officer Qingyi.
A forklift? They're not exactly a rare sight in the Hollows. But how should I put this? This particular forklift seems to be giving its own game away. It seems to be screaming, "I'm just a totally normal abandoned forklift. I'm not blocking anything at all."
Here's where I put my dexterity to use.
Proxy?
Wait,
Master.
what?
Analysis complete. A route to the source of the distress.
Officer, we've detected a few certainly. So much so that I want to...
What's this?
A route to the source of the distress.
Catch me if you can. So infuriating. Slow down.
Oh, this is going pretty fast. Because I'm using the fast mode, I guess. I say that and I got lost. Let me see that again. Can I switch? Yes.
I think I just heard a click.
The ejector failed to launch. Not to worry, I'll fix it.
The source is just up ahead.
Strange. The signal should have been coming from here. Teddy, is that you?
Hopefully he's not corrupted, right, by ether. Well, actually, Bangboo are very resistant to it, so probably that's not actually a problem. However, there is no sign of Teddy or any other Bangboo nearby. Fairy helps you pinpoint the location and you finally find a broken bamboo head under a pile of trash. Oh no, hopefully it's not Teddy. Is someone here?
Is someone here?
I already said it! I'm Bing Bong from the Bangboo Boonappers! Oh, what do we have here? A little Bangboo that can talk! Don't see that every day. Gonna be sure to nab this one! Speaking of which, that emergency signal device that we took off of Bangboo, it is really coming in handy! Seems any Bangboo would fall for it.
Listen, buddy, don't even think of doing anything suspicious to Eous, okay?
Something's off about this guy. Let's get out of here and find Qingyi.
Oh? You're not going anywhere. You're property of the Bangboo Boonappers now.
The Bangboo Boonappers.
Here, have a taste of this.
Now that's a name for a gang. With a beep, your vision gets dark. Oh no, he sprayed us.
Everything suddenly went black. Did we lose the connection with Eous? Belle, are you alright?
My eyes, that really hurt just now.
All of a sudden, my eyes started hurting.
Your eyes?
I'm fine now, don't worry, but we need to check on Eous.
Don't worry, I'm okay now. But what about Eous? What happened to it?
Fairy, can you still connect to Eous? Hurry.
He's a goner, let's be honest.
After disconnecting, I've sent 28 reconnection requests. All have failed. Now attempting to use a backup line.
Eous.
I have successfully connected via the backup line, but the transmission is extremely unstable. It appears that the communication system has been severely damaged. However, the communication signal between Eous and Qingyi hasn't been damaged. Do you wish to bridge a connection via Eous to connect to Qingyi?
Yes.
To prevent Master's identity from being exposed, I can add a heavy voice masking effect for both of you. However, there is still a 43% chance of you being recognized by Officer Qingyi.
43.
Master.
That's very precise of you, Fairy. But still, I'm gonna do it.
Bridge a connection to Qingyi.
Understood. Bridging a connection to Qingyi via Eous.
Qingyi, can you hear me?
Oh? Has the connection been restored? That's Faithin for you.
That's actually Fairy for you.
Don't worry. I've arrived at the location of the emergency signal. I'll be sure to rescue your Bangboo. I'll need him to get out of this hollow. I don't want to become an ethereal.
You can share the load. Officer Qingyi here. I've arrived at the scene. Let's go save your Bangboo. An opening!
Okay, the first wave. Wait, one of them is alive. Oh, my bad. I thought all of you died right there. Man, the Nicole's range absorption is not really that great. Probably in the future we're gonna get a better character that does the same but with a bigger range, right? You can pretty much only get enemies that are stick together.
No restrictions! Fire it well! You can cook?
Luckily for me, it's not the same case for Qingyi, right? But stun has a pretty good range. Oh, that was bad. Warning. Is this the last wave?
You asked for it. Cease and desist.
Seems so.
The suspect
Nice.
has given up and surrendered.
Let's go. Oh, that was the last wave, I see.
No! I've had enough! Please, go easy on me, officer. Anyway, what's a public security officer doing around here? Is it really worth all the trouble to come after a little resale business like ours?
Incorrect. At this moment, I am not a public security officer. Now, tell me, or you'll get a taste of this pepper spray. I mean, special Bangboo spray.
No, wait! That is not pepper spray! It's a concentrated ether solution. Please, let me go! I'll tell you everything!
Damn, he's a scaredy cat.
Concentrated ether solution? Eous!
Don't worry, your Bangboo is gonna be fine.
That's right. The person you just heard is a fellow public security investigator. A heinous crime.
Wait, officer! I had no idea. I wouldn't dare do such a thing. Huh? Wait, didn't you just say you weren't from public security?
Then explain. Why did you attack a Bangboo? Where is your base? How did you carry out the crimes?
After confessing everything, Bing Bong is devastated and turned himself in.
I see. So you would use the concentrated ether solution to instantly corrupt the Bangboo and cause its systems to malfunction, disrupting communication, self-recovery modules, and other functions.
This doesn't look too well for Teddy, I'm afraid.
If that's the case, then Teddy wouldn't be able to send out a distress signal to public security. But kidnapping Bangboo just to dismantle them and sell off the parts? How could he have embarked on such an unreliable path of crime? By the way, how is your Bangboo doing?
Based on Belle's expression, pretty bad.
How is Eous?
Hey, he's fine.
He doesn't appear to have any cosmetic damage, but it seems like his intelligence has suffered a drop.
Master, I have both good news and bad news.
Tell me the bad news first.
Tell me the bad news first.
See, we are on the same wavelength.
Eous is only capable of basic communication for the time being. The module for collecting hollow data has been damaged by 87%. Please do not use it. As for the good news, there is no more bad news.
That is good news, actually.
Oh, Teddy has already been sprayed with the ether spray for several days. If we don't hurry, there'll be no hope of saving him. According to Bing Bong's account, there's still a whole pile of stolen Bangboo in their hideout. We've detained Bing Bong, but if we don't act now, it'll alert the others. But no matter what, we must continue the rescue. What do you think, Phaethon?
Sure, let's go.
Agreed. But Eous has been damaged. What should we do?
Officer Qingyi, I believe it is time to use that technology, if you know what I mean.
That technology? What do you mean?
Sprung from the same stock. What need each the other fry? An AI calculating an AI. But it is a good idea. You mean that technology, right? Very well. Let's proceed.
Very well. Let's proceed.
I'm actually curious. What are you talking about?
You AIs. Mind explaining in human language so we can all understand?
Affirmative. Translating communication into language that can be understood by humans. Using distributed computing, a portion of Eos's functions can be installed onto Officer Qingyi's system.
Oh, she's gonna find our true identity, right?
I still don't quite understand.
Understood. I will attempt to explain Eous and Qingyi's distributed computing technology in layman's terms. You will use sensory sync with Officer Qingyi. By using distributed computing, you can immediately restore the ability to search the Hollow as long as we can maintain stable communication. The risk of using this technology is that Officer Qingyi will also be affected by Eos's ether corruption.
Oh.
That seems a little risky, no?
It matters not.
Just don't overdo it, Qingyi.
Just don't overdo it, Qingyi.
Don't worry. I'm a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton. It's my duty to save every citizen of New Eridu. I'm not such a fragile existence like humans. Isn't that right, little Bangboo? I've granted you access to my interface, AI. Let's start the sync.
Understood. Initiating sensory sync.
I do wonder what juicy information and data can Fairy extract. She's probably gonna copy all her database, right? What the hell is this? Huh?
Packaging distributed virtual interface. HDD unidirectional control on standby.
Activate the connection.
Okay, so now we are synchronized with her. I see.
Here it is.
Let's collect everything before RIP what? Let's see, what can I find? So I found the coin or rather whatever it is on this stage, right? I need to go to the second stage. Hopefully there are not more than this one.
Oh, it's a Sharkboo. The chance of it being Teddy is...
It's not Eddie, it's not Eddie, it's not Eddie. All you can do is now pray.
Master, your powers of deduction know no bounds. The identity of this Sharkboo cannot be ascertained, but it is not Teddy.
Okay, that's surprising. This is a job for Officer Qingyi.
It's all in a day's work for a public security officer. Proxy, I suggest you turn away. I don't want your Bangboo to see what happens next. Oh, is this a memory chip? Criminals always say, dead men tell no tales, silencing witnesses to cover up their crimes. The data's been recovered. Access my Mindspace and I'll share it with you. They've used the Sharkboo as a switch.
Enter the passcode.
Reminder, there is a 99%...
Okay, I wasn't paying attention, shit. So... what do I have to do? How do I move this? Huh? Let me see. How do I slide? Am I dumb?
Sharkboo is a switch. I thought the kind of...
Although you fell victim to the Sharkboo's reflexive bite, fortunately, it has resulted in the discovery of the switch for the secret passage.
Stick your hand into the Sharkboo's mouth.
Although you fell victim to the Sharkboo's reflexive bite, there were 4 distorted numbers etched beneath the sticker. It's probably not the passcode for the secret passage. Is this the passcode for the secret passage?
1138.
Agreed. Officer Qingyi is absolutely correct. Engaging in criminal activity with this level of intellect is vastly overconfident.
Okay, let's...
There were 4 agreed.
I cannot take it. Okay, let's see. What do I have to do?
Piece together the clues.
How do I move?
Time to exit the Mindspace.
Yes.
Enter the passcode to the secret passage to open it. You haven't forgotten it, have you, Proxy?
1138.
It's
1138.
Open green tea.
Okay, that was easy. I was overcomplicating things. Mickey Mouse puzzle, I guess. Do I have the money?
Master, one of the thugs from the Bangboo Boo-nappers has been detected and is currently approaching your and Officer Qingyi's location. Your small size plus their limited intelligence have precluded your discovery for now. However, it is impossible to advance any further. Suggestion: factoring in Officer Qingyi's current state and the 78.36% likelihood that she is currently overdoing it, combat should be avoided for now. I have taken the liberty of preparing 2 surprise strategies.
Sneak up behind him and give him a good toe whack. What is that? You know what? I can
Captivated by the movie,
lose some HP. I don't care.
the thug is totally unaware of Officer Qingyi's stalking close.
I was full health anyway,
3-section staff in hand.
and I'm not gonna get hit during the next fight, right?
Knocked out. The thug's coordinates
Right?
have been marked out. Rescue all of the Bangboo before calling for support for the rescue and arrest. Highly active etheric spray paint, identical to the one Bing Bong had, was found on the thug. It looks like the Bangboo were all subdued using the same method.
Okay. Let's see. Can I open this? No, I need a few more coins. Let's see. Can I find anything here?
So many Bangboo. And they all need rescuing.
Let's see. Let's get this. This is not it. What do I find here? I need 500 more. Let's see. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go back and then I'm gonna open this one.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Nice. Then let's see. With whom do I have to speak? Let's investigate here first. Okay, so this is just to recover health. This? What is this? I need a key. Okay. So maybe I need to speak with this one.
Why is this Bangboo's face twitching like that?
Okay. You have nothing to say. Let's see this. Nothing.
Master, scans have detected a non-corrupted and conscious avocado. It has tried to lie down flat, but has instead been rocking back and forth by 0.5 millimeters at an incredibly high frequency. Hypothesis: the avocado tried to play dead, but ended up exposing itself in its state of panic.
Oh no.
I am Officer Qingyi. You're safe now, Avocado.
Avocado.
Why is it shaking even more now? Could it be that it snuck into this hollow without permission, and now it's even more panicked?
Can we calm him? Maybe can hack him? You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Wait, is that a new Bangboo? I don't think I have ever seen that one. Oh, that's so cute. Maybe we'll get in. Maybe we will get it in the future. Okay, I don't care what you have to say. Take the avocado bamboo with you. Oh no, it's just a card. Now that is sad. I have the key. Let's see.
For the sake of this Bangboo seems to have been petted.
Just like the Sharkboo earlier. Yet another one. How inhumane. Committing crimes against Bangboo, one after the other. Also, they can take their bodies for their own and flip them for a profit. Oh, human desire. How could you have ever become so twisted?
If only you knew, Qingyi.
It's completely destroyed.
Let's see. This one. Nothing. Nothing.
Completely destroyed.
This one. Money. Money, okay. I can advance. Let's go to the next stage. Finally, fighting time, and then probably gonna end the quest in the next 10 minutes. 20 top, right?
Don't put an opening. Watch your surroundings. Yeah.
You're dead. Where's the next wave? I shouldn't have ruled. He's not in the weakened state. My bad. To be completely honest, I fat fingered it. I was going to switch, but mistake happened, I guess. Either way, doesn't really matter because he's weak, but nice. That was fast. Probably it would have taken a lot more time if I only went with the trial character, right? Nice, I have completed everything. Let's explore this and let's talk with the Bangboo.
Corruption isn't obvious, but I've almost used up all my power. Don't worry too much about your friend, Avocado. It'll wake up once it gets out and is all charged up. Link up to the Electroboo and read its memory chip.
Wait, this is not Eddie.
POV of the Electroboo.
It shocked its way through the door lock using high voltage.
This is deep inside the Bangboo Boonap.
There are the guards.
Oh no, there's still more.
What's the Bangboo doing? Don't move!
Huh? I think I just saw the silhouette of it. Hang on. There was a Sharkboo among all those Bangboo. Let me just check if it's Teddy. Teddy has a nick on his ear from when he was protecting Holly once. And there's glue on his butt that Holly stuck there when she was just a kid. It's Teddy. We did it! The corruption is starting to show now. We have to hurry.
Thumbs up for us.
Now that we know where Teddy is.
We have to get out.
Now that we know where Teddy is.
Can we?
Now that we know where Teddy is. How can we get in there?
Oh, I see.
Come on, Electroboo. It's a thug that's on a similar...
Continue.
We can't let any of her...
This guy really knows how to fight.
You're at the boss fight out about this. Ouch, what? Oh, trying to squeeze your way through? Oh, you'll never make it out.
Oh man, poor Bangboo. They are really going for him.
Why you? What do you think?
The data's been corrupted. Go and manually... The Electroboo should still be mobile. If I'm not mistaken, we can follow it in, and we should run into it while it is making its escape. There's still some information missing. Keep looking for the last part. The data has been recovered. The data has been recovered. This should be the Electroboo. Oh, the shocked Bangboo.
He's beating them silly. If you're not going to do this the easy way.
That must be... This thug is their boss. He's both stronger and smarter than any of the thugs we've run into so far. Well, he's at least 0.73%
That's
better.
not a big percentage, let's be honest.
Look, the gloves that 0.73% guy used to pick up the Electroboo are completely scorched. Meaning, we can trace his fingerprints and uncover his true identity. Turns out that 0.73% guy is no joke. He's a fugitive suspect in 3 criminal investigations. No wonder he hasn't been caught. Has he been laying low in the hollows all this time? Huh. Well, seeing as you're so keen to come down to the precinct, don't blame me if I show you no mercy next time we see each other.
The Electroboo converts its last remnants. Belle,
That's pretty much all of the info.
Okay, let's return to normal mode and end this.
The Electroboo has been a real help. Teddy should be right. It's that 0.73% guy. It's completely destroyed.
Continue, let's fight the boss and get out of here.
You can share the load.
Pressure's so high. Target is just up ahead. Qingyi, can you hold on? I'm fine. Saving Teddy is what's important. An opening! Sure.
No restrictions! Fire it well!
I cancelled my auto attack. That was bad of me. Still doesn't really matter because they do not do enough damage. But I should be playing a little better.
You actually made it this far.
How the hell didn't that trigger the perfect assist?
Now things are starting to
I
get
swear
a
to
bit
God I switched at the correct
Nevertheless,
time.
I'm still going to get
Okay,
all
I
of
hate
the
this robot
civilians out
because
of
they
here.
always interrupt
None
me.
left behind.
Let's see, can I scan Qingyi stun them? Yes.
Pleasure's all yours.
I managed to get the full auto attack.
You asked for it. Going all out.
Don't even try.
Let's ult and end this. Nice. Can I interact with it? For some reason I couldn't from that angle. Oh, poor Qingyi. Wait, what?
less than 50 meters. The hollow exit is just up ahead.
Definitely overworking.
Qingyi. Do you copy? Can you make it?
Oh no.
Humans. Such an interesting species. These aren't living creatures. Yet they won't abandon them, no matter what. This obsession, longing, and suffering. Is that what life truly is?
Hopefully she made it out. Okay, nice. Mission completed. Let's see. Thanks to Phaeton's contact, Zhuyuan and Seth arrive in time to rescue okay, I knew this was going to happen. The fainted Qingyi and Bangboo, the severely corrupted Qingyi and Eous were all sent to the maintenance and cleaning. With all sent for maintenance and cleaning, it took several days for them to be sent back. You heard another familiar knock on the door. Sure enough, it's Qingyi.
3 strikes and you're done, right? We've already had public security's help 3 times now. Why don't we just skip today?
You misunderstand. I'm just here to express my gratitude. You 2 upstanding citizens helped me investigate the missing Bangboo case. Teddy was repaired and I took him to Holly. It was quite moving to see them reunited.
There's really no need to thank us.
Don't worry about it. Besides, we didn't really help that much, right?
I think she knows.
Right. If it weren't for Qingyi, then we could have easily lost Eous.
Huh? What was that you were saying?
Yeah, why did you say that out loud? Do you want to get caught?
Oh, I was just thinking to ask how you've recovered, Qingyi.
My body is fine, of course. After some maintenance, I'm feeling even better than before. If anything, the real headache is that Juyuan and her constant nagging about how reckless we were.
Juyuan is probably just hoping that you will take better care of yourself.
Actually, I'm not a person who doesn't look after myself. I've always known how important I am.
How important you are?
It's just that as automatons, our views on life are quite different from those of humans. In the end, the purpose of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when
Oh, I
danger
thought we were
arises.
getting some juicy lore.
However, you could say I felt a certain weight inside the hollow this time.
What happened in the hollow?
Huh? What happened in the hollow?
Well, I guess I could say that I understood the weight of life.
How wonderful for an automaton to understand life.
I don't know. Maybe I've been affected by humans somehow.
Actually, it doesn't matter if we're talking about a Bangboo or you, Qingyi. We've never thought of you as something that could just be discarded in a moment of danger.
Probably at some point the story is going to explore that thematic a little more, I should say, in a deeper way. A more philosophical way, I should say.
Right. Both of you are important and irreplaceable partners.
A friendly reminder, Master. If you are handing out compliments, then please, don't forget Fairy.
Damn, she's jealous.
I suppose this is a similar feeling to what happened inside the hollow.
And yet, you still haven't actually told us what happened in the hollow.
If you're so curious, then perhaps you'd be interested in applying to become an assistant public security officer.
Yeah, no. I have enough with 2 jobs. I don't need 3 of them.
Become a public security officer? No, that's not for me. Besides, community service work is way too...
Speaking of which, after Juyan heard the whole story, she decided to put the plan to completely abolish Internaut on hold for now.
Does she actually have that much power inside the NEPS? If they could do that, they would already done it, right?
As for the local community services, unfortunately, that will become a standardized project in the future. It's a real headache. By the way, I also brought the horror movies I rented for community service last time. I figured now would be the best time to return them. I felt like the scenes where someone was possessed really resonated with me.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, what do you mean? How would an intelligent machine empathize with that?
Qingyi shows a profound expression on her face. For a moment, it seems as if something flashed through her eyes. Was it a blue circle? Luckily, Eous... Okay, we can let Eous meet Qingyi.
We can't let Eous meet Qingyi.
Huh?
Not yet.
When did you get here, Eous? I mean, Bangboo 01?
God damn it. He's so bad at covering his tracks.
The feeling of being possessed is indeed unbearable. But it really does seem to make you stronger, doesn't it?
She definitely recognizes this Bangboo, right? It even has an somewhere printed that it belongs to this store and to the proxies. Did Eous really just happen to come home at that moment? I always wonder if Qingyi knows about us. I really want to know if she knows or not, but who knows? She probably knows. Okay, let's finish the quest. Let's talk with my brother. if Qingyi wanted to expose us, she'd have done it by now. She'd have done it by now. True, there is no other way to see it. The story was complete. Nice. That was actually not bad. Better than the... Wait, why do I have a exclamation mark? Let me see. For whom? For what story? For all of them? Oh god. So for the ones that I haven't checked. I see. Let me check this. And this. And this. So I still have a few more to go. I see. This one I did. Okay, why am I getting exclamation marks? Oh, I need to interact with it. Oh god. I need to move my D-pad up and down. I wish you could get rid of this just by pressing one button, right? I already know I still have quests to do. Okay, so that actually wasn't a bad quest. Better than the Soldier 11 one. Let's see, what do I have here? Some polychromes. I actually did like that one. Very sweet at the end. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next stream or tomorrow or whenever you want to watch the VODs. That being said, bye bye and thanks for watching.